Gene editing technology has advanced so much today that this right here will eventually turn into a woolly mammoth. So I'm here to find out why and how are they doing this, and how exactly do they make money from this. Colossal Biosciences is a startup that is planning on bringing back the woolly mammoth, dodo, and Tasmanian tiger. But why are they doing this? So why even start this company? To find out, we have to go right to the beginning. So our story begins with George Church, one of the co-founders of Colossal Biosciences. He was born on August 28th, 1954 in Tampa, Florida. Always a very bright student, George went on to study at Duke University and Harvard University, where he was able to gain a deeper understanding into genetics, molecular engineering and chemistry. So after spending decades in research and academia, it was only in 2008 George expressed an interest in engineering a hybrid Asian elephant mammoth by sequencing the woolly mammoth genome. And in 2012, George was part of the team that pioneered the CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool. Later in 2019, he would meet up with Ben Lamb to discuss his de-extinction idea. Colossal was officially launched in September 2021. Colossal believe that the technology they are developing can help the world in terms of improving biodiversity and restoring Earth to its most natural state, with many of the world's animals under threat of extinction. The World Animal Foundation predicts that up to 1/2 of all species could become extinct by 2050, while the UN has declared that 1 million animal and plant species are threatened with extinction. This is due to overfishing, overhunting, pollution, habitat destruction, fertilizers, and pesticides. With colossal gene editing technology, they hope to reverse this process and return habitats to their former self. Now let's get to the science. So why the woolly mammoth? So it turns out the Arctic is covered by permafrost. This is soil that's been permanently frozen since the Pleistocene era. However, climate change has caused the permafrost to melt, which could release prehistoric carbon dioxide from below, releasing an amount estimated to be twice as much as we have now. Now this is where the woolly mammoths come in. The woolly mammoths, due to their size, will trample moss, shrubs, and uprooted trees in the Arctic, causing an ecosystem full of grass and no trees. Grass absorbs less sunlight than trees, keeping the ground much cooler and thereby preventing the permafrost from melting. Okay, that's great, but how do they actually do this? They collect the Asian elephant DNA. They then also collect the woolly mammoth tissue that is still preserved. They then select the cold-resistant traits from the woolly mammoth, such as smaller ears, shaggy fur, and hemoglobin adapted to cold and excess fat tissue. The teams will then insert the cold-resistant genes into the Asian elephant genome. The hybrid genes will then be inserted into an Asian elephant egg, which will grow into an embryo and eventually a baby hybrid mammoth, containing genes from both the woolly mammoth and the Asian elephant. But how does Colossal make money? Colossal has two business models: selling product to conservation organizations and governments, including zoos. And number two, licensing their technology to other companies. Out of the two, it is likely they will generate more revenue from option two. But this is a company that is first and foremost about the science and technology, and also about the conservation of animals and nature. Enjoyed watching this video? Please comment, like, and subscribe.